I'm gonna go over here and click view all categories. I'm not gonna go all the way to the end to game of the year yet. I'm gonna look at some of my favorite categories. So I'm gonna start with best fighting game, since I am a fighting game player mainly, even though I play all games. So we got DNF Duel, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, The King of the Fighters, Multiverse, and Saifu. Now I've played all of these games except for Saifu. I'm not gonna call this a fighting game. I just can't do it. You know, even stuff like Multiverse is a stretch for me, in my personal opinion. But I am gonna have to go with DNF Duel over King of the Fighters, and my reason being is King of the Fighters, it was more the same from the previous one, in my opinion. I still don't like how, you know, how SNK is not they dumbed the game down, but at the same time the controls are still lackluster, in my opinion. They could, you know, like if you look at the direction pads on the controls, it's just like confusing all over again. It started off good, but after like the first week, I couldn't get any matches. Now DNF Duel, on the other hand, I was able to get matches consistently. Every time I popped it in, I was able to play. The game has a learning curve, but it's not like a steep learning curve to the point where if you you could jump into DNF Duel practice and be viable. If you're not consistently playing King of the Fighters, you're gonna go in and get washed. So my vote is DNF Duel. Alright. So vote placed. Now I'm gonna go back to the categories. Best family. So we got Kirby, Lego Star Wars, Mario Rabbids, Nintendo Switch Sports, Splatoon. Now, I've played all of these. I think I've even streamed all of them. And I am gonna have to go with Nintendo Switch Sports. It's between Nintendo Switch Sports and Kirby. And my kids prefer Nintendo Switch Sports, so I'm gonna go with that. Go back to view category. Best action adventure. All right. Alright. So I haven't played Tunic. So we got The Plague, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, and Stray. I'm gonna have to roll with God of War on this one. You know, I think that's a no-brainer in my opinion. Not really much of a debate on that one. Best action game. Now, Bayonetta 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Neon White, Saifu, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Now, if you follow my channel, I think you're gonna know what I'm gonna select right here. I'm not sure why Call of Duty is even in this category, but we're going Ninja Turtles all the way. This game is a A+ if I've ever played one in my day. So we're gonna roll with Shredder's Revenge. Best sports / racing. Is that it? I can't go with. All right, so we got Formula F1 22, FIFA 23, NBA 2K 23, Gran Turismo 7, and Oleo World. I have not played this. I'm not even sure what this is about. So I'm gonna roll with Gran Turismo on this one. And I'll be fair, I'm not a big soccer guy. I am a basketball fan. But the basketball games, they just been, you know, the past like 3-4 years, it's just been more the same in my opinion. They don't try to go out the box with those games anymore. So I'm gonna go with Gran Turismo, even though they are locked a lot of features that should have been available for play behind a play wall. You had to play a certain amount of hours and complete things to even unlock multiplayer on there, which sucked big time. Go back to the categories. Most anticipated game. So we got Final Fantasy, Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4, Starfield, and Legend of Zelda's Tears of the Kingdom. I follow all of these games except for Starfield. I follow all these games heavily, and I'm gonna say the most anticipated is Legend of Zelda. Even though, like, a lot of people, my second vote would be Resident Evil 4. So I'm gonna go back to view. Let's go to VR. Alright, sorry. After the Fall, Among Us, Bone Lab, Moss, Red Matter. I have not played Bone Lab or Moss Book. So I'm gonna roll with Among Us, mainly because my kids seem to really enjoy that. I'm gonna do esports team. Alright, best multiplayer. Best multiplayer. Call of Duty, Multiverse, Overwatch, Splatoon, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm gonna roll with Multiverse on this one all the way. This game has brought out a lot of people, you know, especially to like a fighter. The lobbies are pretty much always, well, not lobbies, but you can always find like solid online matches. There's no waiting, you know, and the diverse cast of the characters on there. I'm gonna roll with that. Best art direction. This should be good. Elden Ring, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, Scorn, or Stray. I'm gonna have to go with Horizon Forbidden West. I think that game, it stands out in my opinion. It stands out a lot, and you can tell they took a lot of risk with, you know, some of the artwork. I know a lot of the stuff overlapped from the first one, but it's still real good in my opinion. Best score in music. I'm gonna have to roll with Xenoblade Chronicles 3 with that. Most anticipated. We did that one already. Best esports athlete. All right, let's look at this. I don't think none of these guys play fighting games. So it wouldn't be fair for me to vote this because I don't know any of them at all. So, best indie. Coach Bland, Neon White, Saifu, Stray, or Two. I'm gonna have to go with Stray. They hit it out the park with this one. You know, for it to be an indie game. I still haven't played Tunic yet, as I mentioned earlier. Best game direction. Best game direction. I'm gonna have to go with Elden Ring on that one. I like what they do with those Souls games. I think I did best game. Let's go to mobile and see if I played any of these mobile games. I'm gonna go with Diablo. I think I played Apex Legends and Diablo. I have not played Tower of Fantasy or Marvel. Best community support. I can't go on that. I'm not a consistent player in any of those games. Best senior strategy. Mario Rabbids, Total Warhammer, done. I I'm gonna roll with Total Warhammer on this one. Alright, and they should not be mixing in sports and racing. That's just not fair in my opinion. Best year too. I did this one. Alright, so last one. Game of the year. The Plague, Elden Ring, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Alright, so obvious choices, God of War, but there wasn't that much of a difference from like God of War 1 to this one. For me, I like what they did with Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring is a more complete game. And also I'm salty about God of War not having some type of co-op mode. Split screen mainly, but I understand they said they couldn't do split screen, but they at least could have made it to where, okay, if you have two systems in the house, say if you got two PlayStation 4s or two PlayStation 5s, you could buy one copy of the game and game share it with a family member, and one person play as the father, one person play as the son, or you know, the main character and then the side character. I was highly disappointed when that was coming out. Elden Ring, I felt like didn't disappoint. It held up over time because it's been out much longer than God of War. And I know God of War is the new hype right now, but I'm gonna say Elden Ring blows the rest of these games out the water except for Xenoblade Chronicles and God of War. But that's all I'm gonna vote for. So that's the categories that I care mostly about from what I've seen. Thanks for checking out the video. Make sure you like and hit that subscribe button. Peace out.